Brrrr. Oh, hey, 80 fire making. Would you look at that? Brrrr. Oh, fireman services, just what I needed. Brrrr. Okay. I'll stop that. Hello everyone, I must say it is once again nice to see you. I mean, it's been so long, 48 hours since my last video, but feels like an eternity. Lovely comments we had on the last video, by the way. Just speak in native language since hard to hear. No persse, küll oleks ma varem selle peale tulnud, et eesti keeles videosid teha. Siin ma olen mingi 6 kuud hiljem ja räägin ikka veel inglise keeles. Jopenvo. I'm sorry. I had to say that. This guy needs an ego check. I mean, here I am, punching the air with tears in my eyes, wondering where it all went wrong. I gotta admit though, the 7,000 subscribers have definitely gone into my head. Just yesterday I went grocery shopping and got like really embarrassed when the lady at the counter didn't know who I was. Like, how dare you? I don't know what to say. I make RuneScape videos every day. How much of an ego do you think I have? Okay, let's stop talking about my biggest fans and focus on what this video is all about. Thrashing Jagex for whatever reason I can come up with today. No, I love them. In fact, I swear to God, someone at Jagex has to be watching my videos because I made a video about how RuneScape NFTs are taking over the world and some people are profiting thousands of dollars every month off it. And Jagex just changed their policy so nobody can make NFTs using Jagex property anymore. Just making the world a better place, one removed NFT at a time. You're welcome. Another thing, I think the best thing to come out of RuneScape in the last 20 years has been RuneScape Gone Wild subreddit. And I have mentioned that here or there a few times. Guilty. Okay, maybe more than a few times. My point is, all of that is not allowed anymore. Yes, if hearing the words Rule 34 RuneScape made your testosterone go through the roof, say goodbye to that because it no more. Oh, close your eyes. You didn't see that. Oh my god, poor dog. Also, there was some super weird policies, like one thing that stood out to me, how you can write about your adventures in RuneScape, but the post or text has to be less than 15,000 words and anything over that is not allowed. How would that even work? I am not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure writing a fantasy fiction story goes under fair use, unless you like one-to-one copy Dragon Slayer 2 quest or something. Also, apparently you're allowed to sell only 100 individual items using Jagex property, but only 100. I swear to God, if I see 101 excuse me, my eyes are up here t-shirts, there will be lawyers knocking at your doors. I don't know who wrote this, I really don't, but they do not seem to stand any legal grounds. But enough about that. God, I feel like doing PvP for the entire day. I need money for H3. I'm so fucking poor. And being poor takes a toll on a RuneScape player, trust me. So let's get started. Unpopular opinion. Honestly, in this episode, I just want to focus on one big thing, which I feel like gets way too much hate. And that is, of course, the company I just trashed 30 seconds ago. Ironic. I want to say this before we start. If you agree with me, you are very likely in the minor here. If you don't agree, well, good. That's the entire point of this video. Now, Jagex is one of the best gaming companies in the world, just for the simple fact that even though other companies are using predatory practices to get more money out of you, Old School RuneScape is one of the few games out there that still follows the traditional service model. You quite literally pay for what you get. There is no backdoors, no microtransactions with a big asterisk, no scams, well, unless you're trimming my armor. And honestly, Jagex is perfect. I played this game for over 16 years and during that time I've given Jagex, I wanna say like few $100, maybe a little more. That is an incredible value and I never ever once felt like I got less out of this game than anyone else playing it. If you want to support the game, you have most likely played for over 10 years, do so and spend the $12 a month. If you don't, great, we have bonds. I know 99% of the players who are complaining about the price rise of the monthly subscription don't even use it. I mean, it's so easy to get a bond these days. Most people can do it in like 5 to 7 hours in game. And that's what angers me. You buy a bond for 6 million GP or whatever the price is, you go to Reddit or Twitter or YouTube and type how expensive the subscription model is. Fucking hypocrites. Do I think Jagex should make more updates? Of course, there is never enough updates. Do I think Jagex should put more effort into removing bots and gamblers from the game? Yeah, yes I do. Do I think after years of begging Jagex to get a working customer support, they would listen? Yep. But please, for the love of God, it's time to get off the high horse saying it's crime against humanity to ask $12 a month for a game you have played for over 10 years, just so you can prove a meaningless point. Again, if you want to support the company that has provided you hundreds or even thousands of hours of entertainment, spend those $12 to support Jagex. If you feel like everything needs to be free for you, good. Go buy a bond and enjoy the exact same thing as someone who paid the money. And trust me, I am no better than you are. I always buy bonds. It's just so easy and convenient. If you play this game for more than, 10 hours a week, you most likely have money to support your account forever. It takes like 30 seconds to buy more membership, while I'm quite literally playing the game itself. And it's just a business model that works for Jagex as well, because these bonds have to get into the game somehow. So please stop moaning about how Jagex is the worst company in the world, because even though yes, the situation isn't perfect, it is the best we got. I am so sick. I'm so sick and tired of seeing this post constantly on Reddit about how Jagex is worse than the doo-doo on the bottom of his shoe. The reality is that with the voting system and getting to decide everything, most people get so entitled and don't realize there is an actual working machine with hundreds of people behind all of this just so you can AFK boot cutting on your mobile. Now let me go take down Olm and claim my twisted bow. Be right back.
20 minutes later.
Why I have less points than the previous clip, you ask? I wish I could answer that. Okay, what do we get? And... oh, nothing. Okay, shocking. 134k loot, one step further away from getting money in old school RuneScape. Cool. But okay. Let's take a step back. Hypothetically, let's say you're angry at me right now for saying the truth. Good. Let that anger out. Now let's compare old school RuneScape with other MMOs just to show you how lucky we have it. Let's start with creme de la creme, Diablo Immortal. Now that is a rabbit hole I am not ready to dive in yet, as this video would be 50 minutes long, but just to give you a quick comparison, that game is so goddamn expensive that to get the equivalent gear in old school RuneScape to this would cost you around $100,000. I shit you not. Imagine if you had to pay $100,000 for this gear. Now, yes, you can't compare Diablo to old school RuneScape one-to-one, as our game truly is like one of a kind gem and nothing like this is really produced anymore, but the concept is same. You want the best in slot gear, start shitting out gold. Well, not literally, but like you need to pay a lot of money to get this gear. Also, they have these problems. Player spends $100,000 on Diablo Immortal and now can't find anyone to PvP with. I can't, man, I can't. So ridiculous. We have EVE Online, where players spend hundreds of dollars every month to stay competitive, up to thousands of dollars just to get better benefits than other players. Same goes for World of Tanks. Game itself is free, but if you want more than other players, you have to cough up a lot of money for like golden ammo, better tier tanks and consumables. Lost Ark, that MMO loves to rob every single penny from you. Here is a great 30-second example of that.
I am actually a huge whale in Korea, you know that, right?
Really? How much have you spent?
Over the past few years, it's like probably around 18k.
Holy shit.
Yes.
So how far did that get you?
Not far.
Wait, so you did that in 3 years? I'm doing this wrong, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
I already spent 8k.
That's
wow. What?
Yep. Say it with me. Are you willing to spend like, I don't know, $500 to get full bandos? And the list keeps going. Guild Wars 2, Elder Scrolls Online, Black Desert Rift, Lost Ark. I mean, it keeps going and going. You want to be better than other players? Give us more money. Now think about all of that while you're AFKing in old school RuneScape. None of us have a bigger advantage. Everyone starts at the same level and has the same possibility of making it big. Honestly, I blame the voting system for all of this. I think we got too carried away from what the voting system was supposed to represent old school RuneScape at the start. We got too entitled, me included. I'm not levitating above anyone else. Although, as sometimes I like to think of myself as a god, I'm still only human. Like, don't get me wrong, I praised Jagex a lot in the last 5 minutes, but sometimes I also think how dumb must they be to make some of these decisions. Like, remember when they wanted to remove one of the most loved pieces of fan content out there that I am using right now? Because they said, sorry, oopsie doopsie, we might make our own HD client in the near future. Uva boova. What a freaking mess that was. I'm so glad this plugin exists because the game looks amazing. We got entitled because the entire purpose of old school RuneScape was that players can decide everything. But that is a Pandora's box that once you open, it's gonna start taking over you like a poison. Maybe you get a little pissy that some quality of life changes weren't pulled and just added in. Maybe you get upset that there hasn't been a new quest in 6 months or a new boss added in this year. Understandable, but once I start seeing posts like this asking Jagex to change their entire system just so they can play for a few more hours on update day, it really starts to make me wonder how goddamn entitled some players are. Like, these people genuinely expect Jagex employees to work outside of normal work hours just to accommodate their needs because they live in a different time zone. Yeah, apparently that's a thing now. Every week, some old school RuneScape players are genuinely upset that the Wednesday update that has been happening for, I don't know, since the start of the old school RuneScape is suddenly affecting their way of playing. Old school RuneScape players are demanding their money back, asking Jagex employees to shift working hours so the weekly update works better for their needs, and so on. I mean, I can't. Ugh. Gross. It's like going to McDonald's during rush hour and asking everyone to move aside so you can order your trash food faster. Okay, I'm going way too off topic now. Time zones, McDonald's, let's hit the brakes. And my 250 chest of corrupted gauntlet is... Damn it. I'm not coming back here. I truly think old school RuneScape is one of a kind antique in the world of trash. Compare it to Mona Lisa, compare it to Michael Jordan, the Mummy movies, literally the best of the best. And yes, it has its flaws, but so do we, and if that's not good enough, honestly, the only other option is to quit old school RuneScape. I'm not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Then who the fuck is gonna do that? Nobody, that's who. So let's just appreciate what we have and try to see the bigger picture here. Because honestly, just the thought of me buying my precious blowpipe or dragon pickaxe for, I don't know, like 15 bucks makes me gag. And it might be good for you if you're into that BDSM RuneScape stuff, but I don't want to gag over my blowpipe. Oh, wait, I can't do those jokes anymore, can I? Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words. You know, I was hoping to get rich by the end of this video with PVM, but I think more important than that is the friends we made along the way, not the golden coins in our pockets. I don't know how to end this video. Just, you know, stay cool, friends, and I'll see you on Saturday when I'm doing my first ever live stream on twitch.tv Kriibus. I love you all. Have a nice day. Mwah.